What's up, everyone? Got a fun workout planned for today. Well, I guess it depends on your definition of fun, but I'm gonna give the hour of power another try. Feel pretty good today. Got a good night's sleep. Actually, the last 3 nights in a row now. So yeah, I feel pretty good despite sitting at my desk all day. It'll be good to get the blood pumping. So we're gonna try the hour. I didn't really do much of a warm-up. Don't usually do much warm-up, if any, before longer pieces, because typically the first few minutes are gonna be the warm-up anyways, and it's not super high intensity. Less talking from me today. I've got no pithy words of wisdom for you all. We're just gonna jump into it and see how it goes. See you on the other side. So I haven't said this in a while after a workout, but I'm really happy with that. Really happy. That was like a really good gauge of where my fitness is at. The first piece, certainly the first longer piece in at least a few weeks where I felt like I was riding that line, just teetering at the limits of what I could do. But I was able to hold on and keep my composure, even though the last 20 minutes of that hurt a lot. So a couple interesting observations, I guess, during that piece. So I've really struggled in some of the longer pieces as of late with my butt just getting really sore, almost to the point where I feel like the pain in my butt just from the pressure on the seat is more distracting and more annoying than the actual stress on my aerobic system. So today was the first workout, first long piece where actually I didn't really feel a lot of pain, or at least I didn't notice it, the pain in my ass, really at all. So I'm sure that helped me push a little harder. It could be the seat cover that I bought. So if you all recall, I bought this, where is it? Oh, it's covered by a little rag, but I bought a red silicone seat cover that's about 1/4 inch thick. It's really quite thin, but the idea with that is to just take the edge off the firmness of the seat. So I've been using that for the last week or two, and then I put just a yellow, honestly a cheapo yellow rag, folded that up and put that on top, and maybe that did the trick. I'll have to try that again next time. But yeah, I was really happy about that. Yeah, I think this was just a really good mental test, obviously physical test, but mental test as well, because if you recall, if you watched a few videos back, I attempted this exact workout maybe 2 weeks ago when I was out in the backyard, and even before I hit the 30-minute mark, I had already mentally cracked. So I, pushed the eject button, and so this time I was definitely worried about that in the back of my mind as I got about 20-25 minutes into the hour, because it was already starting to hurt. And so I knew that middle 10, 15, 20 minutes was going to be make or break. If I could just get to 40 minutes into the piece, I knew the last 20 I'd be able to finish it. And I think my mistake last time I tried this was going out a little bit too hard. Today I went out quite conservatively, and I thought that would leave me with a little more in the tank, and then I would be able to crank it down towards the end to bring the average pace overall under my target. So I pretty much executed that perfectly. And so yeah, I went a little off schedule today. Today was supposed to be a light, steady state day.
You're a stupid dumbass.
That was far from light. So tomorrow I will do a light. I will make sure to do a very light, lower intensity, lower heart rate workout. I have a sports PT appointment, my first one tomorrow morning. So I am very excited to go in to see my PT and hopefully start treating the root cause of some of my mobility restrictions in my hip, which I believe, as you heard me say in my pelvic floor video, I firmly believe that my hip restrictions are related to, if not the cause of, some of the pelvic floor stuff that I've been dealing with. So I'm really excited to hopefully get to the bottom of that for once and for all. And I have my pelvic floor PT appointment next Monday too. So I'm gonna try to alternate the two, get some sort of PT twice a week for as long as it takes. Realistically, it'll probably take 3 months minimum, I'm guessing. And I will have to stay very disciplined with all the exercises and stretches and all the mobility work that they give me. So of course, PT is not just going into the clinic, it's doing the homework. So I'll really have to stay on top of that. Nothing else really to cover. Work's been pretty busy, and Ian is out of town this whole week on a work trip, so I've got the kids. I am solo dadding it for the week, so that might be a good topic for another video, actually. Another real talk video where we talk about how to find that balance in childcare responsibilities as a working couple, because it's hard. This is something a lot of my friends whose partners work and who have kids also struggle with from time to time. I'm sure most working parents with kids do. It can be very hard to find that balance and feel like there's an equitable share of both, obviously, breadwinning duties, but childcare duties. And what that balance looks like for every couple is going to be a little different, but maybe I'll just share the journey Ian and I have been on in that regard. So stay tuned for that. So as always, thank you all very much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate the support. I get just as much, if not more, motivation from you all than maybe you do from me. And so I truly appreciate that. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep chasing. Peace.